Hello from Seoul. How many canned tuna do you have in your pantry? Let me guess, they are covered with dust, right? You bought them, but they don't really appeal to you as you were in the supermarket and you don't know how to cook it too, right? After watching this video, there will be no stock in your pantry. Let's get started. The first food that I'm gonna make is tuna mayo rice. This is the easiest, so I cannot say it is a recipe, just like the ketchup ramen that I showed you before. But there is a saying, simple is the best. This is it. When you are home alone and you don't even want to lift your hand, this recipe will come to your mind. You will be needed, of course, canned tuna, a bowl of rice, an egg, lettuce, mayonnaise, and teriyaki sauce. I recommend you to drain the oil from tuna, and you can use any kind of veggies like salad mix or something. Beat the egg in a bowl and make scrambled egg. Put some rice and the scrambled egg in a bowl and place some lettuce on top. And lastly, tuna. All you need to do is just putting some sauce on it, mayonnaise and teriyaki sauce. It's done. You know what? I've never made it this much pretty, but because of filming, I bought this. Totally worth it.
오, 비주얼 장난 아니다. 오. 잘 어울린다. 데리야끼 소스랑 참치랑 마요네즈랑. 맛있어.
This time, I'm gonna make a fancy version of the first recipe. When you spend your time at home with your boyfriend or girlfriend, with this recipe, you can show off. It's like I can't even make this amazing food even though I only have canned tuna. Anyways, the name of the second dish is golden fried rice with tuna. The most important thing when you make fried rice is, of course, rice. You can use any kind of rice, but this kind of rice is usually sticky when it's cooked. So you can either add less water than usual or spread the steamed rice on a white plate to get rid of stickiness. In this way, you can coat every single grain of rice deliciously. This is the key. If you skip this procedure, it's gonna be hard to stir fry it and it gets mushy. If your fried rice was not good, I think this was the problem. Put 2 egg yolks in a bowl. Some of you have difficulty separating egg yolks, but this will be your solution. You might want to ask Aaron, what does that have to do with separating egg yolk? It makes everybody happy, open happiness. I'm sorry. You can suck it like this. It works like a vacuum cleaner. Cool, right? Now you can add a little bit of salt and mix everything well. Cook the green onion with some oil and then put some rice in it. When the rice looks done, make some space for tuna and stir fry it with black pepper to get rid of the fishy taste. After this, it's gonna be the same as the first recipe. Put the rice on a pretty plate and place lettuce or salad mix, and you can add some more tuna and thinly sliced onion on top. Lastly, mayonnaise and teriyaki sauce. It's done.
Claire!
이요. 이건 뭐 더 고급스러워 보이는데? 확실히 볶아서 그런지 뭔가 더 깊어진 것 같아, 맛이.
Alright, the next one is tuna pancake. You're craving some Korean pancakes but you don't have any ingredients? I dare say this is it. Go to the pantry. I know you have some canned tuna in your pantry, and this is the best when you drink some beer at night. Please drain the oil from the tuna. Chop a quarter of an onion and some carrot. Cut some green onion or chive, whatever you want, and put it in a bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 2 eggs, and a little bit of salt and pepper. To make it more crispy, I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of Korean pancake mix. You can add some flour if you don't have it, so just use what you have in your kitchen. You need to stir it hard so that the tuna can be mashed. Now put this on a pan. It doesn't matter how big or small as long as you can flip it over. Usually I don't decorate with some peppers, but since the camera is on, I'm gonna make it prettier today. While it's cooking, let's make dipping sauce. We need 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and a half tablespoon of red pepper flakes. Red pepper flakes are optional, but make sure to put vinegar.
Claire!
Oh, thank you. 완전 맛있어. 맥주를 부르네. 한 입만 먹을까? 한 입만 먹자.
Some of you might think it's a bit complicated, then let me show you the easier version of it. Put some tuna, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of flour, and a little bit of salt and pepper, and then mix it. Now you need to fry it on a pan, but you don't want to put some efforts to make it pretty. Then just pour it all at once. I think it's done. Let's take it out. If you don't want to make dipping sauce, squeeze some ketchup on it. Egg and ketchup? Do you need more explanation?
팬케이크 같다 진짜. 이거 야식으로 딱이다. 후다다닥 그냥 넣어가지고 만들면 되겠는데?
This time I'll make tuna rice bowls. Again, let's drain the oil first. Today I'm gonna use onion and chili pepper. These two guys go really well with tuna. Put tuna, chili pepper, and chop the onion into a bowl. Add 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Actually, you can add wasabi here instead of chili pepper, but I have so many chilies that I bought for ramen video. I still have this much. That's the reason why I'm using it, but it's true that chili peppers go well with tuna and mayonnaise. I always put them in gimbap too. Anyways, we need to mix well until the tuna is completely mashed. Now spread a half bowl of rice on a cutting board. Let it cool down for a while. Put the tuna on top of the rice and cover it. Make it round. To be honest, it is so good with bread or cracker too. I think it will be delicious with everything, so you should try sometime. We only have the last step. You can eat it like this, but if you have dried seaweed in your place, put it in a plastic bag and mix it like this. It's done.
Isn't it so cute? 완전 맛있다. 역시 참치랑 마요네즈의 궁합은 진짜 상상 초월이야. 양파 있어가지고 느껴지도 않아. 편의점에서 파는 삼각김밥의 푸짐한 버전이다. 그지? 그거보다 맛있는데 훨씬 맛있는 느낌이지. 왜? 나 그거 엄청 좋아하는데?
What I'm gonna make this time is the food that we have when we are sick, which is tuna porridge. Drain the oil from the tuna first and put it in a pot with a bowl of rice. Add some water and boil it with medium heat. Actually, the amount of water is not important. If you see there's too much water in it, you can boil it longer. And if it looks there's not enough water, then put it in more. This is how to cook. Cooking is not so difficult. If you still wanna know how much water I put, it's 500 milliliter. But I'm not sure whether I put it more or not. That's cooking. While it's boiling, let's prep some vegetables. I have zucchini and some carrots. I can see some mushrooms too, so I'm gonna put it too. But to be honest, they don't make any difference in taste, which means it's not necessary. You're right, I'm adding them to make it pretty for you guys. So please change the shape of the thumbs up to blue. It helps a lot. Anyways, it's true that it's gonna be more nutritious. If you got this dashida, which is Korean beef stock, after watching my 10-minute tteokbokki recipe, you can use this. But if you don't have it, add 1 teaspoon of chicken stock, or you can put whatever you want, like soy sauce, salt, or oyster sauce. The original Korean porridge recipe is supposed to be more complicated because you are supposed to stir fry uncooked rice with other ingredients. After that, you need to boil it very long time. This is the reason why I'm using steamed rice for this recipe. Once you know the original recipe, you don't want to try it because it takes so much time. And while you're cooking, you can't even go anywhere because you have to keep stirring it, not to burn. Nobody wants to make it this way when you are sick. It seems done, so turn off the heat and add a half tablespoon of sesame oil. Put it in a bowl and add some dried seaweed if you have. It's optional. And some sesame seeds. The reason why I'm doing this is to break the sesame seeds to enhance nutty flavor.
땡큐. 아, 냄새 장난 아니다. 아, 참기름 냄새 진짜 너무 좋다. 참치의 식감이랑 호박의 식감이랑 버섯의 식감이랑 다 다른 식감이 있어서 너무 재밌어. 맛있어. It's such a nice comforting food. I like it.
The last one is stir-fried noodles with tuna. I usually make it with ramen noodles, but as you guys know, we had 9 different kinds of ramen last week, so I changed to udon noodles this time. You will be needed a can of tuna, any kinds of noodles, green onion, garlic, onion, and some veggies in your kitchen. I'm gonna use cabbage and chili pepper today. While draining the oil, let's make some sauce in a bowl. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes, and mix everything. You may notice it I cook green onion or garlic first whenever I stir fry something. It's because I wanna make green onion oil for noodles just like garlic oil for pasta. Put some veggies in, tuna, and noodles, and the sauce. If it's too dry, the sauce can be burned. So in that case, you can add some water. It's totally the same when you cook other dishes. Many people hesitate to add water when they cook, but small amount of water is okay. It prevents the sauce from burning and the water you put will go away eventually if it's not too much. So don't be afraid.
이야, 진짜 먹음직스럽다. 짭조름하니 엄청 맛있네. 이거 맥주 끌린다. 술을 먹지도 않는 사람이 술이 땡기네.
Today, I showed you 6 easy tuna recipes that I often cook. Which food appeals to you the most? I really wanna know, so please leave the comment down below. And while editing this video, Claire looks so happy tasting all the food. I think she is so blessed as you guys said. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.